Welcome y'all to Let's Talk About It with your boy DJ Reality and your boy Sid. What's up, Sid? How you doing?
Good. What's going on? How are you?
Oh man, life is good, man. I'm feeling a little bit better, taking less medicine. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could ever ask for.
And y'all know he always got to show the kicks. So
Oh yeah. You know, I got stunned a
these
little
are the
bit. You know
kicks
what
of
I'm saying?
the kicks of the day.
The soul fly Miami hurricane type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But stunned a little bit. But all that being said, what's going on in the world today? What you want to talk about? What's on your heart?
Oh, what's on my heart. Let's talk about these adult children, parents. These adult children. Listen,
Okay.
I'm yet trying to navigate and figure out how to,
Find balance.
find balance. And when I mean find balance, like today, and if some of you watch Married to Medicine, it's a big thing. Dr. Simone, her son, he seemed so entitled, and she kind of like pretty much went off. And I feel Dr. Simone. I'm on her side because these new age kids, they're entitled. And so my daughter done the same thing. And so
I think we're entitled at some point.
No.
I mean, of course, it could be a little bit, a lot more. I mean, because there's levels to the shit, right? But you mean one time I learned, like I was talking to my mom, and she had mentioned, and she was like, "Well, you don't own nothing here," and I was like, "Damn."
Right.
Like you think like, oh, this is my room. I own this space. You can't come into my room. Those types of things, or you can't control me. You can't do these things. I work. I get my own money type of shit, but I'm living under your roof.
However, there's a difference to that now versus when we were growing. And I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like, my daughter, she feels as though, she's entitled. She feels as though that she doesn't have to pay anything. She like, at the end of the day, you always say that I'm your child. You're the father. So she feels she don't have to work. She'll work, but she doesn't have to pay
bills
for the car, bills or the car that
water,
I let her drive or anything.
Okay.
So I'm like, and so when you tell me stuff or like, if you don't do this, I don't want a relationship with you. That threw me for a loop. I'm like, huh? What do you mean? I've been there since birth. Excuse me, y'all. I'm not one of these deadbeat fathers, and I'm not speaking to anyone else, but I just have not been. I've always been present. And so to me, that was disrespect. She never came out her mouth and just been disrespectful because they know better. My kids know better. However,
so it was a roundabout.
It was a roundabout via text. So she sent this whole dissertation of what I didn't like, what have you, and if you're gonna act like this or say this, I'm not gonna do it. And I told her, and let me tell you, I don't give a darn. Baby, I don't give a darn. I've been there. I know the father I've been. And guess what? You figure it out for yourself. Soar your wings and fly. I don't care. You will not manipulate me. Will not. I'm not that parent. Because I've been there. Now, had I been an absent father, I may have felt some guilt. But I haven't been absent. And again, no parent is perfect. We all trying to figure out parenting and whatever that looks like to all of us, because it's different. Ways you parent, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. However, when she made those comments, it lets me know that she was entitled because it's always been given to her. Now that she's an adult and she, there's some responsibility. Because baby, when you sleep with a grown man, sweetheart, it ain't on daddy. You tell that nigga, you tell him to do it, not me.
So let me ask this question. So do you feel like you had, let me get you this coaster. Do you feel like you have played any part in causing the entitlement?
Oh, absolutely. I would definitely say it's my fault to cause the entitlement. Because I've always did. I was always the father. I was always the savior. I was always that person that was there. However, when you start operating outside the box of parenthood to say that, okay, I'm sleeping with men, I'm doing this, and I'm ordering Amazon every day, and I'm doing this. I'm like, no, you need to go do that.
I'm not gonna. You said something. You said you feel that you were responsible, but you feel not responsible, but you feel like you played a part. But the part that you played was the part that you're supposed to play. right? Like you saying,
I played
he's like, I was a father.
Supposed to play, right, up until she was 18.
Yeah.
She's 20 now. Yeah.
So it's
and
like,
I still in time. I still in time. And I give her rescue.
Is you were doing what you were supposed to do.
Correct.
So in my opinion, like not to say that it caused the entitlement,
but her to feel as though at 20 that she can just drive my car or whatever with not paying no insurance. I should just pay her stuff, like pay her credit card bills. She should live rent free because I'm her father.
I wish I had
that's
one of those.
That's what I'm talking about. And I've done, but no, sweetheart, when you got a grown man sleeping with you, digging up in you, and all that stuff, and you think I should fit the bill when no. You tell him to do it, or y'all figure it out. You grown now, because there's certain things I can't say to you anymore as a parent, because you are an adult. A young adult, but you're an adult.
But you're still a child in my home.
Correct.
Like you can operate as an adult outside, but when you're in here, you're still my child.
But when you feel as though that you don't have to pay anything, you don't have to do anything because you feel so that's my dad. So I could be grown and not do anything because my dad the devil is a lie.
So look at it like this, and this is, I mean, I do feel you on a part, the entitlement. The problem I have with it, and this is the problem with the entitlement, is that I would have loved for my father to be paying any bill. Right. We're not talking, like my pops, and don't get me wrong, me and my pops have a good relationship, but my pops bought me and this go date myself, but my pops bought me a word processor while I was in college.
Yeah, way back.
And that's the one thing I can remember that he's ever purchased. And even still, I still had to buy books. I was like, I just want books. I don't need no word processor. I can go to the computer lab, get my work done. I took the word processor back and bought my books.
However, we're talking about this generation.
Yeah.
They're entitled.
Yeah.
And so
I'm saying I would love to have somebody to pay one bill, as well. And I had nobody.
They're not going to understand that until either they connect with someone that's older than them, that's like, wait, you're doing too much, or
but they're not going to be able to relate to them.
I mean, you're right.
Think about it like this. I tell you, I'm trying to think of a simple scenario. I tell you, you like from say DJing, right? I say, hey, I mean, say you give me I'm not saying that this is what you would do, but say you give me for a party and you be like, well, I want you to do it for $50. And I'm like, no, I was like, I want at least $1,000. But then you're going to be like, well, I don't, what the hell you need $1,000 for? All you doing is hit and play. And I'm like, no, I'm doing so much more. But what I'm saying is, it's like you not fully understanding the DJ side of it and all of the things that I have to go through can cause you to not be able to relate.
So with that scenario you just use, it's almost like where I am with my daughter. It's almost like you are the DJ. I know you. You and I are friends. So my expectations is I'm throwing a party. I need you there to DJ my party. You be like, well, this what it is. I'm like, why are you charging me? You my friend. Why you don't charge me? How dare you charge? It's almost like, how dare you charge me and you my friend? That's the
I get it.
That's the entire, like, wait a minute. So that's where I'm going.
I've been in that scenario too. Like, hey, you gotta come to Michigan and DJ. But I was like, wait, hold on, I still got to get paid. But I mean, this is a business. I mean, I'm operating as a business. You're going to pay someone just the same. But I see. I get where you're going.
And it's not that I was trying. It's not that I'm trying to charge my daughter. What I want to teach her is responsibility. Understand responsibility, finances, and everything. Instead of ordering from Amazon all the time, Amazon and packages coming here and there. You got to understand finances. It doesn't always work that way. Even though Dad, I need my credit card bill. Would you pay it? And I'm paying your credit card bill. Like, why am I doing it? But you order it. Like, I had to say no. I had to pump the brakes. Say, wait, hold on.
Does she work?
Yes, she worked. Full-time job. A full-time job. That's my point. With a man that you screwing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That you sleeping with. We not. Let me tell you something, parents, and I'm gonna speak in the camera. I've learned to love myself. I know a lot of us were like, these are our children. We gotta do this. No, that's not what the Lord said, baby. I raised her to 18. She graduated. And that was not saying that was the end. She can always come to her father if she needs it. But what I'm not going to do is lose myself in her, in my children, because they want to be selfish or what have. I'm not doing that anymore. No, I love me, so I will not allow them to manipulate me. The devil is a liar. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But I will say this: it's going to be a hard adjustment for her, and and like I said, I'm not defending or saying you should do it one way or the other, but it will be a hard adjustment to just cut it off. And I feel like that would cause kind of a little bit more.
What you mean by cut off? Because
say for instance, you're like, well, I'm not paying none of these bills anymore. You're on your own. Figure it out. That, in my opinion, can only build resentment. Only because it's something that she's not used to. It's abrupt. It's quick. Okay. And, so, and I'm not saying that. I mean, do whatever you think.
No, I know, and I'm gonna do what I'm again. I have no issue with that. At 18, you became an adult. When you saw sleeping with men, and I'm not saying that's not a problem. You gotta talk to them. Don't. Your dad is. I'm good. I live my life. You live your life, and I'm not stopping you for doing what you do. When you are active and adult behavior. Yeah. You can't sit up and wait for me.
The way I identify is
baby, when you suck a dick, eating pussy, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm going there. You want to don't look at me like I have to do, because you need to tell that joker that's beating your box in. I don't have to do that. I've done my part. And I'm not mad at you doing your thing, but don't look at me as the rescuer. Also, I'm not Jesus. Hallelujah. I'm not. You better go to him. Don't come to me. I'm just the father. I've done my basic duties. And again, if she ever needs me, I'm always there. Dad is always there. But you're not going to make me feel like I have to. I don't owe her nothing. Yeah. I've done my part. That's my point. I don't owe her nothing. To your parents, y'all don't owe them grown niggers nothing.
So now I see it both ways too, because I mean, I don't. If think about it like this, you have the faucet turned off, right? And you're used to things coming to you. The faucet turns off. The only
pay your water bill.
Look, the main problem I have with it is that you're the cause of the faucet being turned off. I'm saying like her. She's the cause of the faucet being turned off. It's the for lack of better words, I'm grown. I don't need but at the same time, you can't be I couldn't be, and I can't speak for her situation. I couldn't be grown in my mom's house.
Correct.
I've never, since graduating from high school, I haven't been in my mom's house no more than a week.
You cannot be Godzilla in my house when you stand with me. You can't beat your chest in my house when you stand with me. That's what I'm not saying that you can have your own opinion. You can have your own opinion all you want, but you can't beat your chest in my house. The devil is a lie. No, you might want to humble down a little bit because you stand with me.
Or paying the bill.
And if you're like, oh, I feel so I shouldn't do because you're my dad. I shouldn't feel I do that because you're my dad. What, girl? Hey, are you getting my permission when you got a man beating your box in? Are you getting my permission? No, you're not. Girl, go find somebody to play with. And that's where I am. And like somebody said, F them children. And I don't mean it as a disrespect, because I love my kids more than anything. But baby, I love Sydney again. Okay, baby, you cannot take that joy from me. If that what you go.
So let me ask.
Go sew your rings and fly.
What could she do to remedy the situation? Because I mean, me and you had candid conversations, and I'm saying it as in
it's
how
nothing.
Can she fix it?
It's nothing that she can do, because again, I'm gonna always be there. I'm open. However,
is the relationship?
I'm not It was never, our relationship wasn't strained.
No. But what I'm saying is like okay.
But
now y'all bumping heads, right?
So my point is,
how can she fix that?
She got to figure that out.
In your eyes, how can she fix it? What would make you okay with the way that she fixes it?
Listen, what I'm saying.
Okay.
And she has to fix that, because in my eyes, I'm good. That was never an issue with us. Okay. If my daughter called me right now and my phone rang, my daughter say, Dad, I'm going to leave this podcast. I'm going to be right there. Okay. I'm a father. Okay. To the end, I am a father. Okay. She say, Dad, I just need you to listen 1 second or whatever, because I'm going through a crisis. I'm going to be right there. There's nothing that all she got to do is just be honest. Stop being manipulative. Stop trying to find some sympathy, empathy from everybody else. Stop listening to everybody else. Figure out what it is that you want to do. You went through a bad breakup, and that's the main part. You went through a bad breakup. Okay, we all been hurt. You got to figure that out.
Yeah,
but don't take that out. Don't take it on for the person that, like they say, don't bite the hand that fed you. Don't take it out on me. And that's what you said in your, like what she said in her text about her breakup and all. No, excuse me. You got to figure that out because. Excuse me. Don't make your father. Well, I'm drinking. Don't make your father collateral damage. Okay. You know what I mean? Don't make me because I'm not. Don't do me like that because and you could do that because man, regardless of what you say, my dad is always gonna be there. No, don't make me collateral damage because I love
that's
myself.
Scary though. At least I'm seeing it as you don't want to be looked at as the last. What's the word? You don't want to be looked at as her last resort. I think as a father, as a parent, as a uncle, family member, etc.
I'd be so gassed if I was drinking.
we should be there. I don't expect anybody to come to me. It's like, well, shoot, I ain't had no choice.
We should be there. What? Give me
no. I'm
elaborate
saying
more.
I'm saying like within family. I'm the expect from her. You shouldn't be the last resort. You should be the first, middle, like you should be within that space for her to, like, oh shoot, I'm if I don't talk to my daddy, I'm gonna start prostituting. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't want to get to that.
Again, if she do, that's her business. And see, people may take this the wrong way. If she will say, I don't talk to my dad and prostitute, that's your adult decision. That has nothing to do with me.
No, what I'm saying the extreme of her having to go that far.
I get it.
I can't pay my bills. I can't do that. I'm used to my so because what I'm saying is that's where the resentment gets even bigger because it's like, well, I still don't want to go to him because and that's where it's like, well, almost like it becomes almost like fuck that nigga, like fuck him. I don't need to talk to him.
So let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna look in this camera. And this is something I tell my children all the time. At the end of the day, this is one of my golden rules. I'm never mad if they can have an attitude or what have you. I'm never mad if and I'm using improper English.
Go ahead, go for it.
I'm never mad if nigga don't want my money.
I thought you were going to say conversate.
No.
Keep going.
I know. I don't mad. And baby, if you mad because I'm going to do this for you, I don't mad. I ain't got to spend my money on you. I don't care. You mad on my daddy. I ain't got some money. I got my money in my pocket. If you're ungrateful, I don't care. And that's how I feel. And my I don't care feeling is not just I don't care. What I'm saying is I'm
you're past it.
I am passionate.
No, past it. Like you don't like you're okay either way that she responds. Like, hey, if you want me to be a parent, I'm gonna be a parent. If you don't want to deal with me, you ain't gotta deal with me.
I have to maintain my own mental illness. I have to love Sydney first. When my kids are doing that thing, I gotta love Sydney. And that's what I'm learning as a parent. Because parents, we always put ourselves on the front line. Our kids, we gotta do this, I gotta do that, and we forget about ourselves. And adult men and women, we have to stop forgetting about ourselves when our ungrateful children
or family members.
We talking about children right now. Now we'll get children.
I got some. I got a niece that I can tell you about, but
when they ungrateful, they want to do just say they want to spend our money, and that's the expectation to spend our money. And they have there's no gratitude or mom, dad, I'm grateful. There's nothing. I'm not doing. I love me.
Okay.
And so at this point in my life, I love me. So at the end of the day, if I don't give them $1, the hell with them. I am good.
Yeah.
I love it. It is what it, and I love my children with everything in me. But you will not make me feel as though that I have to do this for you. I don't owe you nothing. Yeah. Except for my son is 17. I do. He's still minor. I'm gonna make sure that adult daughter, the devil is a liar. She goes screw it. I'm not. So go ahead.
No, I mean I get it. Like I had a situation where and I ain't go tell all the details, but I had a situation where my sister, she was traveling, and we were all in a group chat. And within the group chat, my sister was like, "Hey, I'm having car problems. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna do blah blah blah." And then my niece jumps in and says, "Well, it's probably your battery. You need to get a new battery. You need to do all of these things." But then I said the message after. I was like, "Well, just because my sister was going to take it to the dealership and get it checked out." I was like, "Well, just make sure that even if you got to get an inspection, you might lose a little bit of money, but at least that inspection, you'll be able to fix your car." Because most inspections, they do it where whatever you pay for the inspection, that goes towards the overall cost or whatever you got to get fixed. Boom. Conversation ended. My niece jumped in. She was like, "Well, blah, blah, blah. But, you might want to check your carburetor, da, da, da." And I'm like, "Yo, like, I didn't say shut the fuck up yet." But I had said that I was like, "Okay, Evelyn Jr., that's my mom." And my mom really acts like that. Like, she tries to.
Well, was your niece correct?
No, she was totally wrong. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get to that. Okay. No, she was totally wrong. But she won't accept wrong. Like, because some people don't like to be wrong. And that's okay. Like, I had to learn in life how to be wrong.
Correct. You had to learn how to be wrong.
I used to always try to figure out how to make it right. I never argued with anybody if I was wrong. I just accept, like, "Hey, look, my bad." But trying to make it right, I'm like, "No, I can't fix everything."
Right.
But Ottoman said, I was like, she's like, "Well, call me what you want, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Then my sister posted, she was like, "Yeah, it was the oil, da da da, I got it fixed." Right. And I was like, "Well, thank God it wasn't the carburetor and all these other things that was suggested in the text, whatever, and you paid for all of these things."
Right.
She's like, "Well, I was a mechanic for 20." She's 34 years old. It's like, "I was a mechanic for 20 years." And then I'm like,
you was a mechanic 14. Right. Okay.
Hey, look, so, and let me give a little preface to this. So my niece straight up lied to me, like, when I was younger. And I'm cool with it. I was like, "Okay, you're a child. You still figuring it out." She told me that she averaged 65 points a game or as a ninth grader in basketball.
All right. Okay.
And I was like, but me as an adult, I'm like, "All right, sure, whatever." So I just, let her go with the lie. And then I started joking around with it. So I think that kind of built up. I can be totally wrong. Like I said, I can't speak for her, but I think it kind of got built up because I joke around with it. Now I'm like, "Yeah, just like you score 65 points a game." And I was like, girls basketball, girls never score like in junior high school. Girls scores would be like 20-30,
right,
or 20-18. Like, it would never be a 80-point game. Like, that's NBA scores, So if you average 65 points a game, it's like and you can't even look up the statistic.
Gotcha.
I did. And I was like, let me see if I like receipts. I'm like, nah, that shit is nowhere listed. I called the school. I was like, "Is there any way?" But I didn't tell her all of this stuff. But I was like, "Yeah, I know your ass was lying." So I joke around with it, and but I'm just just joking. She's like, "Well," but the thing is, she keeps backing up the lie. She's like, "How I didn't score 65 points again?" And I'm like, "All right, nigga."
Donald Trump.
Right. Like, I was like, "All right, nigga, like, you got it." Like, but Ottoman said, fast forward to this situation. And mind you, she's gay as well. And she has some issues with some family members as far as her
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing was, like, I want to finish the story, but I'm gonna get to this part. So she had an issue with one of my sisters because she was telling one of her stepdaughters or one of the kids that was, from the person that she was with.
Right.
She was telling them to call her daddy.
Oh.
And my sister was just like, why are you? So
I'm sorry, y'all.
So that kind of built up some animosity, in my opinion. Like I said, I can't speak to this, but I'm just like, I've always accepted you for who you was. I never did anything.
So her partner wanted the kids to call.
No.
She wanted to call her daddy.
Her kid, her
stepkids call her daddy. Oh, so she's more masculine and
she tries to be. So this no.
So she's more masculine because she tried to be.
Are you talking about in that dynamic?
Right.
Yeah,
okay, she's more masculine. Okay.
Because I say that as in, and this is where I said a comment after. I was like, "Yo, if you want to be a nigga, I treat you like a nigga. Like, I treat you like my nephews. I treat you just like them. Like, don't get caught in your feelings. I talk to them however I talk to them. I talk to you a little bit different because you're a girl. If you want me to talk to you like a nigga, I'll talk to you like you a nigga."
And well, she says that she's masculine, so
no, and that's fine. But I'm saying she's still in her emotions on a like
she's still a woman.
Yeah, but if you want to be treated like a nigga, I'll treat you like one.
Stop. We got to stop that foolishness. Like, because hold on.
Go ahead, sip on it. Yeah, because she was like, she said respectfully, just because you're my uncle, you better, almost like you better watch what you say. I was like, respectfully, shut the hell up.
You would have got cussed out, but I'm just saying, I'd have cussed you out. My point is this: I get what you're saying, what she's saying. However, yeah, she may be the masculine, whatever energy, but at the end of the day, you're still uncle.
Yeah.
So you should know how to come to her. Now, her friends.
No, she went all about so let me tell you before you jump into
all right.
When she said that you have to, like, I'm your uncle, I was like, okay, you got it, champ. And that's all I said. I left it alone.
So you gonna say champ? See, you're
a shady
nigga. You're a shady nigga.
Look, I let her have it, but then she started going more into it. And I was like, oh, okay. So now you're poking the bear because like people know for me, I don't hold my tongue at all. And I'll say exactly how I feel, and I don't have anything with her sexuality, who she is as a person, anything like that. Only problem I have, if anything, and it's not even a problem, I even joke about it, is her lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or offering ill-advised advice, for the situation. Like, we just like, let her figure out what she's doing with her car.
Right.
She's not asking for your advice. She's just making us aware that something's going on while she's driving from Tampa to Houston. That was it.
Gotcha.
So, but she asked for smoke, though.
Okay.
Well, like, if you ask for smoke, you go get it.
Well, niece, while we go to the next subject, stop asking for smoke. Your uncle gonna come to the next session, and we'll talk about that later. Okay. All right. So, y'all, we're gonna get our next subject.
Let's jump on. So, wait. Did you want to hit politics, or did you want to talk about what we got on the list?
Whatever you have on the list, because I really don't want to get into politics because all of us have our differences. We have our conservatives, we have our liberals, etc. And me, I already know where I stand. Can't nobody tell me nothing about this Donald Trump administration. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
Okay.
You can't even try to be politically correct when it comes to a Donald Trump administration. So I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to be annoyed.
I'm with it.
Whatever.
Okay, so one of the topics is being assumed gay or heterosexual just by who, like,
association,
or yeah,
or how you dress.
Yeah.
You know what?
Just stereotypes.
Yeah. I've dealt with that all my life.
Okay.
Even in my professional career.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be open and honest, and I hope everyone received this. We talked about this conservative administration.
Mm-hmm. And you just said you want to go talk about.
No. I'm not talking about. No.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you, because I'm not talking about policy. I'm just referencing. I'm right. I'm referencing that.
Now go ahead.
However, being in corporate America in the HR realm or what have you, a lot of the conservative that's Donald Trump, MAGA, or whatever, them are the biggest DLs.
Okay.
I've gone to conferences, traveled. Them white men trying to come in my room afterwards.
Okay.
And they got wives. And I'm saying, like, so they say we're conservative, we're Christian, we're conservative, we don't, but they're the main ones messing around. And so it baffles me that, you voted it, but behind now you have your pretty wife and kids, you got the white wife and the 3 kids and the picket fence. But you're still messing around when you out in these conferences. You're messing around. You're trying to go in the man room. You want a man. Yeah, we ain't go. And I'm not gonna go into great details, but yeah, you're trying to mess around with a guy.
Okay.
You know how many of my white colleagues in the HR realm wanted to come back to my room.
Okay.
And so it's like,
So let me ask this question: are they automatically assuming it's like, well, we see your demeanor, or hopefully they're not just saying, hey, we know your sexuality, but like they see your demeanor and they just think that, oh, well, are they looking at it as because Sid is this way that we can just go to his room? Or
but no. But see, I can't tell you that because I don't know what they're thinking.
Okay. What's your assumption?
I'm not looking at them that way. That's my point. It's almost like if I'm with colleagues, I'm with colleagues. This is work. I'm not looking hell, I don't even know you. I don't know your family dynamic. I don't know your personal dynamic. I don't know any of that. We're at a conference.
Okay.
Out of town. And then people get to drinking in the hotel room. Oh, I want you. It's 3:00 in the morning. Why you want me to come back to your hotel? No, I'm not. Why you want me to come to your hotel? For what? Mm-hmm. What we doing at your hotel at 3:00 in the morning? We already drunk. So we already had.
Yeah, you good.
What do you want? I already know what it is. Mm-hmm. And so my point is, it happens so often. However, they are the main ones saying that they are against gay rights. They are against this. But undercover, they're the main ones doing it. And I'm talking about white men. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. About white men. They're the main ones. They're just as nasty and DL and undercover. I'm telling you, it happens often. And for someone like me, that they may see me and love my femininity or what mm-hmm. it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And it's like, huh? Like, I'm confused. Mm-hmm. And they say confusion of the devil, but mm-hmm. I'm confused, like, huh?
So let me ask this question. So you say the femininity side. Do you feel like people automatically assume that you do these things because of your sexuality? Like,
absolutely.
Okay.
They were like, if I look at, okay, I'm glad you're not recording this. You're going on. I'm glad. Does you record? I'm thinking that most of them, when they see me, they're like, oh, he either gonna do this, that. Whether it's sucking my dick or we could do some type of, or I'm telling you, it's mm-hmm. already, and I'm just, and it's me. I'm just like, hey, how are you? Are you good? Mm-hmm. It's nice meeting you. We have not met, mm-hmm. et cetera, because we are in this professional rank. When they come to the hotel, but then drinking, them men want some throat. They want some goat throat. They want some dome. I'm just telling y'all what they want. They want some head. Look, if y'all don't understand what it is, I'm just saying they do. And I'm telling you, it happens. It happens. Okay. It's not a myth. It's not a theory. It happens. And see, I'm thrown off. I'm like, dang. Well, let's say this. I feel disrespected because I'm just like, that's how you see me. I thought you saw me as a good guy, a colleague, mm-hmm. etc. Mm-hmm. That's all you see me as. That's why I'm offended. Right.
Okay.
That's why I get offended. So it is what it is.
Okay. No, I try to not make. I more or less find. I want to say find the entertainment side of it, but I try not to assume anybody's a certain way based off of. I mean, like we were talking about it. Maybe a couple podcasts ago, maybe like 3 or 4 of them, I can't remember, but we were talking about, it's like sports and all that stuff. And it's like automatically assume that, well, and one of the topics that we had too, what was it? I can't remember. It was to this situation that you you listed it in the last, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
So I listed it,
and while he looking, but I think that's my thing. Is like, it's almost like how men to women, men think that because a woman, she may be dressed provocative or what have you.
Homosexuality disturbs people more than pedophilia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Homosexual, it does because y'all got a whole president. Mm-hmm. He screwed young girls, mm-hmm. but everybody was like about homosexual or transsexuals. Why y'all focus on that? Transsexuals are not touching y'all children. Mm-hmm. Homosexuals are not touching y'all children. It's some pedophiles like y'all president of the United States. Mm-hmm. And these white men and these, Diddy parties and all things of that nature. Allegedly. That's what they're allegedly. Yeah. That's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. We're not doing it. I'm not interested in no child. Yeah. I don't want to. My bathroom is the men's bathroom. Mm-hmm. And baby, I'm pulling my dick out and pee. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you think. Mm-hmm. However, it does not stop them for doing whatever to me when I'm out in corporate spaces and trying to send those advances as what you doing? Baby, it's 3:00 in the morning. What you mean? What I'm doing? I'm going to my hotel room.
You're going to your hotel room
and go to sleep. What do you mean? What am I doing? You got a whole wife with 4 children. Mm-hmm. I'm going to my room and go to sleep. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm not one. And let me be clear. I don't like that how some men are exposing DL men. I am not a fan for that. Yeah. I'm not a fan for that. let people do what they do. However, don't speak on something you know that you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't enjoy something that you partake in. Yes. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Do what you do. Shut your mouth on certain things because you know you're doing it anyways. No one has to know. Mm-hmm. Just shut your mouth. Because like we always say that Bible, and I'm paraphrasing, the eyes of the Lord is in every place, beholding the good and the evil. That's what, and I'm paraphrasing what the Bible says. Mm-hmm. However, if you believe that scripture, and when somebody deep throating you and licking your balls and all that stuff, you ain't worried about the Lord. Mm-hmm. You worry about everybody else. You don't want nobody else on the outside people to know that, but the Lord looking. You have no care in the world that you get your balls licked and all that stuff. You don't care nothing. Or your pussy tickled and all that stuff. But when you're outside, you worry about what a human have to say about you. Why? Mm-hmm. That's what confused me. That's why I be baffled. I don't care what you do, baby.
Do what you want.
Male, woman, baby, have fun.
Listen, you know what's beautiful?
Sex is fluid. Let's just say that.
You know what's beautiful now? If you have a way of doing things, or if this is your lifestyle, these are the things you want to do. In my opinion, society makes it a lot easier now. It's still some things that you have to deal with within the family dynamic. Like everybody may not be accepting of you,
right?
But fuck family if that's the case. Like I can only if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. If you don't like the way I do, because the thing is, I look at life as 50-50, right? And if I do it this way, 50% of people go like it, 50%, at least 50 go like it, at least 50 not go like it. And I just like, well, shit, fuck the 50 that don't like it. I'll be dope at it, and then
let me say this, and this gonna resonate with a lot of folk. And now I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for my comments, but it's gonna be a lot of folk like, see, you are on point. When it comes to
say it out loud,
right?
They be like, cool.
When
they outside, they ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Like we was talking
when
about
it comes to women or DL women that may mess with a woman, baby, everybody don't want you because see, some of the women that's baby, your pussy stink. That's why they don't mess with you. Goes with the men, baby. Every gay man don't want you because your hygiene is not on point. Your dick stink. Baby, and it may be little. Baby, you ain't got the biggest dick in the world thinking like, oh, he want me because, baby, don't nobody want you. Calm that down. Like I need straight men to calm that down. Every gay man does not want, we don't want you. Mm-hmm. Now, we are allies. I'll be your friend. Mm-hmm. Baby, your dick not that big. I could go. I can go 5'12". I'm just saying. I go 5'12" inches. The point is, it's not that serious. Mm-hmm. Stop thinking that gay men or gay women, men and women, that somebody just wants you like that. It's not that serious because everyone don't have the hygiene quality. Mm-hmm. Everyone don't have the size that an individual may want. Mm-hmm. Like I'm saying, I may be okay with 5 inches, but another person may want 12, 15. I'm just saying, like, everybody does not want, get out of that. Everybody don't want you. Then you may not smell good down there.
Yeah, hygiene is terrible.
Bro,
you gotta have good hygiene.
How you gonna have somebody sucking your dick, but your booty hole stink? Like, you got to clean it out. You can't be sitting on the couch and have your legs spread, but that smells. I'm telling you straight, niggas that want your butt ate. You can't spread your legs and your butt stink. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. Hell, I took a shower before I did spin class this morning.
Sure. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, y'all. I ain't one of my tangents.
No, I love it. Look, I took a shower, and then I'm in class, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, somebody smells shit. And I'm like, and I was like, okay, let me just make sure it ain't me. So I literally go to the bathroom. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Because like I said, I took a shower last night and this morning.
Your booty was nice.
No, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Oh, you are nasty.
Listen, it was not. Look, but because I came back into class and I'm like back on the bike and I'm like, damn, it's still here. Like, but it was. I think it was the woman that was in front.
But you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, no, I'm direct. Like, like it was smelling shitty. Okay. Like they didn't wipe their ass before they jumped on a fucking spin bike. And I was like, you know what? I got to reevaluate me going to that class nowadays. So
So that's all I'm saying. When we get into all of that politics of sexuality, everybody don't. I promise you, straight man. Some of y'all ugly, dick little, or pussy stink, and you fat. Baby, everybody don't want you. Look, you should be grateful that somebody even give you a compliment. Be like, oh, you handsome, you good, whether it's male or female. Excuse me. You should be grateful that somebody like at least give you a compliment, because that don't mean I want you. I'm just saying, all right, you handsome. But at the end of the day, I don't know what that smell like. Now you could be just this funky. I don't know what. And I'm like, yeah, you was like, and you be something. I'm like, you was a nasty old funky old stink. Little son of
Look, I literally got up. I was like, I know that ain't me. I was like, but I'm just gonna go and double check. And I came back to class, and I'm like, damn, it's still. And then like with spin class, like you're getting up and you're getting down,
right?
Like, so whenever they got up,
ooh, you smelled. You be like,
I was like,
you all funky, ooh. And I can't stand. And as it pertains to dating. That's one of my pet peeves.
Red flags.
Red flags. Let's jump right. Hygiene, okay. Oral and body hygiene. Like I'm like, see, if I'm sitting across from you and I smell your breath smelling like chitlins, that's a problem. And y'all know. And look, and all of y'all done met someone that y'all sat across the room from them, and they breath was so stink, they smell like a porta potty, like they had chitlins in their throat. You be like, God Almighty, what is going on? And they be like, halitosis or whatever they call it. No, baby. You gotta learn how to keep your mouth clean. You gotta floss. I'm just saying.
Yeah, flossing is important.
Because you could smell someone's breath. I'm talking to you. I could, if your breath was stink, I could smell it from here.
Listen, flossing. Look,
I am a big hygiene person.
Look, this is one thing I realized, and I floss. Maybe I used to floss like once. Now I floss like damn near after every meal. But and that's what you're supposed to do. But people don't realize. Say, for instance, you're eating, I don't know, chicken or something like that. Chicken goes in between your teeth.
It's not the chicken. He talking some credit. It's not the chicken.
Go ahead. But what I'm saying is, like, smells come off of the food that you just ate, and it's stuck in between. No, you eat some spinach, some kale, whatever you eat.
No. It's not the chicken. It's not what you just ate. I can eat something. And I ate before I can you don't smell my breath. My point is, if I smell your breath across the room, it smell like a porta potty, or like some chitlins in your tonsils. There's some other stuff going on. You need a toilet bowl brush and bleach cleaner down your throat. That's what you need. Don't dig. You need a deep toilet bowl brusher and some bleach. That's what you need. I'm just saying.
You can't do that. That might kill him.
Well, it didn't kill that.
It's so big.
And that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people want to say that. It's almost like this. You know, back in the day, and I'm talking about us older folk in the 80s. We call it hickeys. Somebody kiss our neck, suck on our neck. We call it hickeys. Baby, if I smell your breath after you gave me a hickey and I smell phone, something wrong. You got something. No, if I smell your breath, I don't want a hickey.
You don't want your hicked up ass bad breath.
And so I was like, no, people, you gotta have your. Look, when you're going to sleep with somebody, you got to have everything. If I know, unless it's impromptu, if I know I'm going to do something, everything, I'm clean. Now, if it's impromptu, before I go anyways, I'm going to clean. I'm like, hold back. You never know what's going to happen. Or I got some wipes. Let me wipe, because you never know. But some folks just like, how you just don't care. That's my issue. You're like, I'm just funky. I'm just going, how you just don't care? That's my issue. Y'all some nasty women and nasty niggas. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, we can move to the next subject.
Right,